Turning now to a developing story that has people talking across Detroit. Kidnapping and robbery felony charges have been filed against Detroit Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold. He is behind bars tonight after making his first court appearance in Florida.
And he faces possibly life in prison if convicted.
Prosecutors accuse him of helping orchestrate a kidnapping and armed robbery in the Tampa area, a judge ordering him held without bond for now.
A spokesperson for Arnold denies any wrongdoing, saying in part, quote, "There is no credible evidence linking Mr. Arnold to these allegations."
Now we have team coverage from Detroit to Tampa, and we begin with reporter Chad Mills in Tampa, who has been following the case all day.
Glenn and Simon, what started as a reported theft from an Airbnb in the Tampa Bay area has now turned into a case that prosecutors say involves violent retaliation and Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold. According to a police report, Arnold told investigators more than $250,000 in cash, jewelry, luxury bags, and other valuables had been stolen from an Airbnb where he was staying in the Tampa Bay area months ago. Tampa police say Arnold believed 3 people were responsible, but detectives later determined they were not involved in the theft. Investigators say those victims were lured to a Tampa apartment where they were beaten, held at gunpoint, and robbed. Tampa police say the evidence shows Arnold was the quote-unquote primary conspirator in the case. Today, a judge decided to keep Arnold behind bars, at least for now.
First-degree felonies categorized as dangerous crimes and punishable by life in prison. You are going to be held at no bond on those charges until we can have a hearing on the state's motion for pretrial detention.
Arnold's representatives say he categorically denies any involvement and maintains his innocence. They also say there is no credible evidence linking him to the case and argue prosecutors are relying on testimony from co-defendants who have already admitted their own involvement. 6 other people have already been charged in the case. 2 have pleaded guilty. Prosecutors say those plea agreements require those people to testify truthfully in future proceedings. Arnold will remain in the jail behind me until at least Monday morning, when a judge will decide whether he should get a bond in this case or not. In Hillsborough County, Chad Mills, 7 News Detroit.
And these charges are stirring up a lot of questions, including what this means for the Lions. I spoke with fans today raising their concerns for the season ahead.
Hearing that news now, what goes through your mind?
It's unfortunate, right? I mean, I know we've had expectations, high expectations the last couple of years. I guess it's just unfortunate, and you know, there's a lot of backlash. I realize, like seeing a 23-year-old kid like get in trouble for something, right?
I think that the safeties have a great deal of responsibility. They lost one safety this year, and to have another secondary missing or having issues, I think they're gonna pull together even tighter.
And while this case makes its way through the legal system, there will be ramifications for the Lions. Sports anchor Alex Crescenti joining us now in studio. What has the organization, Alex, had to say about all of this?
Yeah, it's safe to say the Lions know a lot more information about this case than we do, but it's still going to be a pretty big shock when your first-round draft pick from 2 years ago is facing life in prison. Now, a few minutes after the news broke last night, the Lions released a statement saying, quote, "We are aware of the legal situation regarding Terrion Arnold. We will not comment at this time out of respect for the ongoing legal process." Arnold is entering his 3rd year in the league. He played in 24 games in the last 2 seasons, finishing with 91 tackles and only 1 interception. But he was likely going to be the starting cornerback on this team when it began later in September, in a position that has been so thin for the roster the last couple of years.
Yeah, and you mentioned they may have to replace the starting cornerback. How could this impact the roster here moving forward?
Yeah, it's hard to fully prepare for a situation like this, but the team was able to add a couple, free agent signings, Rock Yassin, Avonte Maddox in the offseason. They also drafted cornerback Keith Abney out of Arizona State in the 5th round of the draft earlier in April, but who knows if he's going to be ready. Now, Dan Campbell was asked back in March at the owners' meetings if there's any kind of insurance policy they have in case Arnold cannot play. Here's what he had to say.
But look, we still got Reed. We like Rake. Rake's coming back. I know it's unproven right now, but he's had a good offseason to this point, and we got Rock, man, and McCrary, and so we've got some things there, and we'll just take it as it comes. I mean, until something happens, I feel like we're going to be good here. I'm going to trust what the kid said, and I think we're all right.
Now, I don't expect the team to be making many more statements between now and the beginning of training camp, but that'll get underway at the end of July. So that'll be our next opportunity to hear from guys like Dan Campbell as to what kind of conversations he might have had with Terrion in the lead up to this.
And we know you'll be covering every development. Thank you so much, Alex.